Public is good. Hello. Welcome on into another Monday Live with the Whiskey Crusaders. I am Will.
I'm Matt, and he froze up for a second there.
Did I?
That's yeah, I was like, and it's like, it's like Wayne's World ordering at the drive-thru.
I'm Will. We got Matt. We got Erik joining us today as well. Peeking his head out. He's going to be Wilson, and you're just going to see the top of his eyes most of the time.
We hit him behind these ridiculously tall Ghost and Rare boxes this evening. But we want to say hi to our buddies there. Sam, of course, the Sanctorum Spirits. Check out his channel, and Eric Waite, to also fellow sommeliers. And since Sam is here, and I know I talked to him, but if you guys aren't on the Patreon, you probably don't know about this yet. But I got this really cool thing here that Sam nominated for the Kentucky Colonel. So wanted to thank Sam for that. This is a very awesome honor to get that. So it's very cool. If you join the Patreon, you can go check a look at it and all that cool stuff. So thank you very much. Hey, Nicholas and Tom, good to see you guys. Our big colonoscopy. That sounds horrible, Tom. No one wants that. I wouldn't be surprised if they used it for it, though. Yeah, once you go to sleep, that's what they use to take it on up there. So good times. Who knows? Alrighty then. So, like I said last week, you did. Hey, Eric, good to see you. We thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate that. And Sam is also obviously a fellow colonel, so go check all his fun stuff out. And we did the Johnnie Walker last week, and since it did so well, we said, "Well, we'll just follow up here with the way better stuff for the ultimate tasting this tonight." And so we're, like I said, the crappiest thing up here is Johnnie Walker, which is a good, 10-year blended malt on this one. Out is I know it's a whopping 41.9, so they really upped the proof on this one. But like I said, it's a blended malt, which of course the base being Cardew, which of course isn't lots of Johnnie Walkers. But this is a heavier proportion of that, and there's no grain whiskey in this one. And of course, we know that Elizabeth Cummings, who out there at Cardew would warn all the other distillers when the taxman would come, and she'd throw flour all over herself, and there was a flag that they would fly and say, "Hey, taxman's coming." And she would go offer them tea and biscuits and all sorts of fun stuff till all the distillery stuff disappeared. It was really cool. So yeah, she was a very important lady, but yeah, so that's why they have the 10-year Jane Walker in honor of her. So that's this cool thing. Because the first Jane Walker they put was just Johnnie Walker 12 Black, which is like, that's not cool. But this one's an actual thing that actually changed, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know if we have a local Johnnie Walker rep or not, Sam. We probably do, but I don't know them. So I have to look into that. I'm sure we must have one. It is one of the sixth most, most expensive brand as far as what's value it's worth. So it's quite something else.
Well, I mean, you got to think, how many casks are they just sitting on?
An absurd amount.
Wouldn't you think that Cardew just puts down casks and instantly gives them to them, or would you think that they age it for 7 years before they're actually getting selected to go over there?
It depends on what they're using it for. If it's for red, yeah, probably. So, Megan, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever met her. You ever met a Megan at all that covers Johnnie Walker? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever seen Sam. I don't think I've ever even seen a Johnnie Walker rep ever in Texas. You ever seen one?
I can't say I remember that.
No, I don't think any of us have ever met her.
Is it Republic or is it somebody?
I'm not sure who cares Johnnie
It
Walker.
smells nice.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. I thought not bad.
It's fruity, it's fragrant.
Yep.
It's it's really fun that this is the crappiest thing that we're going to be drinking tonight.
Yeah. I will look her up though, Sam, because I would love to have someone from Johnnie Walker on, because that would be fun just to have them. Because obviously they know the story a lot better, all that fun stuff, and it's just always enjoyable to get someone who really is passionate about Johnnie Walker on here. The funny thing, I know when I first really started drinking, and actually went back to blended scotches, really did mostly single malts, and then getting into all the somm and the channel and stuff is I only probably had a couple of them, the black and the red, and that was it. And that was just because. Whereas this stuff, it's well, I guess we should review them. I started buying lots of Johnnie Walkers. As you can see, I have many of them. I think by the time we were done, I think I have 28 different Johnnie Walkers, something along those lines. You see, when I toured Glenfarclas, they said they only distilled in site, and that was aged off-site. As very few should use their distillate. That makes sense, Andy. I like the way that smells. Quite nice.
It's not bad.
I like the way it tastes as well. It's a nice. I mean, this is a blended malt. You said.
Yeah, I know we reviewed this like 3 years ago when it first came out.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I think the price in this was like 35, so it wasn't bad at all.
40,
what I
maybe?
remember. Oh, you enjoy the black? Will help me learn Scotch. We'll see. It's a great place to start. Sam. I think a lot of people start with black, just because a lot of bars carry black. It is a good place for people to start, and it's a premium product. I mean, it's a relatively thing. I do have both of those in this set tonight, Sam. So I do love the Celebratory, especially it's the 102 proof on that one, and the Blade Runner, which is an awesome bottle, which we will definitely be covering both of those, which are both fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, folks, the Jane is one of the crappiest we're going to be drinking tonight.
Yes.
And this is pretty darn good.
Good. I like it. So
3 for 3. I completely agree.
All right. So, like I said, Johnnie Walker.
I'm a sucker for blended malts, though.
Well, me too, which is now we do have the green. We do want to hold off on the green because it's peated. And so we'll wait on green for a little bit because of the peat level. And we don't want to blow anything else with peat. So it's probably
as far as price point. We're not exactly going in order.
Yes, true. We did the Ryecast 10 last week. So if you want to go back and check that out, which of course we all really like. So can't imagine anyone under 65 that's passionate about Joe as a brand. It's Grandpa's Nip. I think there is. I think, well, I mean, like I said, it's the 6th most valuable brand in the world. I mean, somebody must like Johnnie Walker, obviously. Oh, I like it, Sam. But we have not reviewed it, but I enjoy the Blade Runner. But yeah, we'll get to that one. All right, so let's go over to the Gold Label Reserve. Now, originally, this was an 18-year. Now, the good news is I do have an 18-year of this for later this evening. But this is what the regular is now, the Gold Reserve level. And we did review this back when we first started the channel. And I guess 2019 this got reviewed. So I'm sure our pals have probably changed quite a bit since then.
So this is not the Gold Reserve.
Yeah, Gold Reserve is the one you're going to want to do right now. It's 40. It is 40%.
Okay, and I have one that says Gold 18.
Yep, that's the old Gold 18. Then you have another Gold 18 that's the Centenary blend.
Okay, I found that one too.
And an 18-year platinum. So we have lots of 18. Except for this one, not 18. It was replaced with the platinum 18 a few years ago. So, fun things like that. Okay, sounds good, Sam. Appreciate it. Good to see you. What's the best entertainment, movie or TV, and whiskey collab? Was it Diageo Game of Thrones? Probably. We will do when the House of Dragon comes back on. We'll do a whole night of all the Game of Thrones ones. Because
I've quite enjoyed some of the musicians and some of the things that they've done. The Tres Hombres, Balcones.
Yeah, that was a really, really good one.
I found that to be really, really fun. I thought it was a cool mix of grains. I thought that they did, a unique
probably
thing.
One of the best celebrity ones. And of course, I think my favorite, though, is still Sazerac. Sazerac, which is Sam Hewings from Outlander, is by far my absolute best I've ever seen has a tie into a show. Yeah,
that's fair. I was going to say I really enjoyed Slipknot Reserve Bourbon.
That was good too. I like that, and I like that, especially that 9. Was it their? The Reserve. That thing was really nice.
Yeah, the number 9 was okay, but the Reserve was like,
was really good.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, because the number 9 is like $35 for the regular one, and then the Reserve I think is like $70. It was totally worth it too.
I think the Nick Offerman Lagavulins. I don't know if that's tied to a show necessarily, but I would say it's kind of tied to Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think either one of us complain about those. I think we enjoyed all 3 of those. I think we did. The last one was fantastic. That heavy char, oh my gosh, the thing was awesome.
We tasted the Johnnie Walker Swing.
We did do that. Swing I really like. Swing I think was our favorite one of last week, to be honest. That was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Not that one, huh?
Oh, I don't have a problem with Forest or Statesman. I like the Statesman personally.
I don't like the proof, but
It's, 95 on that one. So
no, it just to me it should have been a bottled in bond. Something about
valid, but I guess since they already had a bottled in bond.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what we were drinking. Gold, right?
Yeah, the Gold Reserve. I actually think I like the Jane Walker better.
I was just about to say the same thing. This is almost a little bit grainy metallic.
Yeah, there's too much grain in this compared to going from blended malt to this one in particular. It's all right. I'd rather drink this one, and this is actually because Jane's cheaper too. So gold's not cheap.
You can't find the Jane anymore, though. That's not like
you have to find it. It just straight up didn't sell because it was a one-time release,
right?
But it was a really good release. So, all right, sounds good, Eric. Sounds like fun. I love it. Yes, in fact, Eric, we reviewed another one of your bottles this week, so that'll be coming out in the next few weeks. So I know we've got 2 or 3 more left from that, but we are getting to them. So I know we're not the fastest, but we greatly appreciate all the awesome stuff you've sent us. Certainly.
Is that the King of Kirkland?
That is the King of Kirkland. Hey, Scott, good to see you.
I'm sitting here and I'm trying to pick out nuance and pick out complexity, and honestly, it's just kind of.
It's okay.
It smells like a background whiskey to me. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think compared because the other, the Jane just smells so much better. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna dump and move on.
All right, me too.
I don't think I need to spend.
Blend. Yeah, last week's blend, I think I actually just put into I drank a little bit, then I dumped it into the the infinity bottle. I was like, I'm good.
I drank mine while I was editing, and it wasn't horrible.
Oh yeah, I got to give you the pictures still. I did take all the pictures. I got to send them to you.
It's all good.
All right, let's move on let's do the Platinum 18 now. So this is what replaced Gold 18 that went Platinum 18 because there was no 18 for a little bit. So they came back out with this one. And this only came out, I think, about 5 or 6 years ago, if I remember. So, but yeah, this is the Platinum. So I'm sure you guys love this little mini set. Well, yeah, the cool thing was you got this, the gold, the black, and the blue for $90.
All 200.
Yeah, all in 200 milliliters. It's the best way to buy the blue. It's basically like the blue usually in that 200 milliliters is $70. I'm like, so for another $20 you get the other 3? I'm like, yes, please.
Right, and you get to try gold and platinum. Like, yeah, duh.
Yeah, I had never had any of them besides black, and so I was like, yeah, I'll do that. That's awesome. I didn't want to spend $200 on a blue in case it's like, it's just kind of boring and blah blah blah. So I was like, let's try it this way, and so it worked out perfect.
I'm looking for platinum.
Platinum
18 year.
Another 40%er. Most of these are 40%, and then the Ghosts and Rares are a little bit higher. And of course, the Celebratory and the Director's Cut Black Label quite a bit higher. I did not see the Iron Root April Fool's prank. Unfortunately, I don't know what was going. Oh, what was I doing that day? I don't know. Other things apparently.
Oh, I'm enjoying the nose on this one a lot more.
Now this I like way better. Like I said, this one's also been full review. You guys can go back and check that out.
Peaches.
There's a little peat in this. I like that. It smells way better. There's a doggy making noises. And apparently it's getting looked at like, ooh, you're a bad, naughty doggy.
I'm just trying to let him do his thing and get this.
They do those things.
He's 15. What are we going to do?
Nothing at that age.
Nah, he's lived a great life. He's had a lot of fun.
Yeah. There's not much else. So Andy, what Iron Root do for April Fools? Now I kept reading other ridiculous April Fools things for like Elon Musk bought American Airlines and silly shit like that. So it's like, so he wants to control the whole world now.
Yeah,
like, what is Elon Musk? So
Dr. Evil.
That's right. I remember last year they said that Elon Musk bought all the country music and that he was changing it back to real country. It was pretty funny.
Putting the Western back in country Western.
But that's way better than the Gold Reserve.
Kind of has elements of like.
It's pit fruits.
So
good.
Little of that peat like you get in Michael.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that way better. Significantly better. An Iron Root version of Fireball? Oh, hell no. Sad thing is, if it was real, it would I'm sure sell like crazy. That's the sad part about this thing. Apparently, Devil's River now has a cinnamon whiskey. I know that Will's super excited about that concept. Don't worry, Will. There's a coffee and agave. In fact, the coffee is the one Eric sent us, so we should probably do the next round of stuff. So,
I like coffee and bourbon quite a bit. I've found that combination is not one.
Especially that one that
ever-
Oak and Eden does.
Oh, I love the Oak and Eden one.
But in fact, the better one is the one that was soaked in the coffee. So that's the bourbon and brew. But then they've got another one that the one they did with the guy from Yellowstone that plays Lloyd. He did a coffee soaked Spire in it, and it's 114 proof. It is amazing. That was my favorite thing. I did the Texas Whiskey Festival judgment. Of all the things I ranked, ended up being my number one thing I ranked was that one. It was amazing. Wow. I was shocked.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I was like, it was really, really good. Yeah, the second one I ranked was Balcones, that new red wine finish one that was just also fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to review that one soon.
This is significantly better.
Oh, it's way better than a Gold. It's not even
anything that we've tried so far. Like, this is my number one.
Way better. Yeah, these are about $105 if you buy the full size ones. Hey, James, good to see you. So yeah, they're not cheap, but it's a lot better product.
I mean, it's also an 18-year-old whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, so everything in there is 18 years old. No, there's grain or malt. It doesn't matter. It's all at least 18, and some of it's clearly older based on what it tastes like.
I don't think it's more than 25, 40% malt.
I mean, probably not. Yeah, grain. Right.
It smells very malt forward.
It looks like Kilroy behind the boxes. Imagine a Johnnie Walker team with Stranger and Stranger, but they don't have to, Andy, because they have all the money already. Because they're Diageo. They would just buy Stranger and Stranger at that point.
Speaking of Dr. Reed.
I don't know if Netflix would ever give up their best show so far.
Yeah. I don't think. Also, we want to congratulate all the new level 2 sommeliers that just graduated this past week. I know Kilco did, and I know some of our other friends, and I know Zach got his as well. So some cool, fun stuff happening for those guys. So all good there. All right, so let's go and move on to the original gold label Johnnie Walker 18 years. So this is the old one. So these are some stuff from these are like 1990s versions of gold label 18 years.
Oh, I can make it bigger. Hang on. Show that to the people.
Oh, yes. So you can see it's a little bit different.
I'm over here staring at the screen.
Quite a bit different label.
Yeah.
But it looks, you can tell it's old. Look at the whole Johnnie Walker on there. But yeah, this is the old stuff that these actually came out of a store in Longview that Pete went to. I was like, hey, buy those old bottles of Johnnie Walker for me. Like, probably maybe it's like 4 years ago, something like that. Maybe no, it wasn't 4. It was 2020, so I guess it was 3 years ago. Because I remember we're out in the backyard dusting stuff off.
I'm looking for gold 18-year.
Yep, 40%.
Okay. We just had the platinum, and that was also an 18-year.
Correct.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep these things straight.
All good. Because the good news is the cork on this one stayed intact. The other one sheared off everywhere. I made a giant mess. If you look on Patreon, I sent you guys a lovely lens about it. Another thing about this thing is super duper heavy. Like the glass on this thing, you feel the weight of that.
Death glass. Yep.
Like the weight on that is significantly heavier than today's bottles.
That's a weapon.
Yeah, I mean
that's funny because the bottom of it looks like it's thin. It's paper.
It looks like this thing weighs the glass itself is just so thick. It's just really heavy, really thick glass, and so it's like, good grief! If you want one in a bar fight, grab that one. Good.
Well, this smells nice too. I think the platinum smells a little bit nicer than this does, but this is It doesn't have the little bit of peat that the platinum has, but it still smells really nice. I guess that's what I'm missing out of it. It's all honeysuckle and honey and
this is sweeter, peaches. Certainly. Yeah, cantaloupe, even a little honeydew. It smells really This would be fun ones to review on because I opened these up for the first time for our show tonight. I'd never opened these prior to tonight, so.
Wow.
Like I said, these are 30-year-old plus bottles. They were sitting around in a store just covered in dust at some little, place in the middle of Longview that nobody gave a shit about. That's amazing. I will definitely take those off their hands. These, Eric, are some of the more higher end products. They pretty much all have corks, except for these few ones that came out of the 18 Reserve or the 18. The Gold Reserve and 18 Platinum, and I think the green are the only screw tops. Everything else up here is a cork. So, yeah.
This is still probably Cardew as the base.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got a really nice palate, though. That's really nice and fruity. Totally different than the Platinum, but really nice.
Yeah,
it's spice forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, though.
A little bit of a zing for 40%.
That's nice.
Cinnamon, cardamom,
yeah,
clove.
Even like a little bit of black pepper, even rye, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
That might be the blending grain.
It could be. I really enjoy that. That's really
one of the things that I found, Matt, when I'm making blends here at the house is that I love rye and peat. I love the combination of rye and malt. I think it's a fun combination.
I think I have Sam and Bobby sent me a new riff peated rye. We'll have to review that. They sent me a sample of it. We'll have to review that one soon.
Hell yes.
Yeah. So we'll review the regular new riffs. You guys get the history and all that fun stuff. But I completely agree, Eric. Cork on a whiskey bottle is about as useful as tits on a bull. I completely agree. I hate corks with a passion. They're stupid. Look, they were great when that's all that existed, back when all this stuff started. But see Japanese, really good hard plastic. Or Westland, who learned from the Japanese how to do this properly.
Right. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm very excited about this.
Spicy and delicious.
All right, so now here's the fun one that sheared off on me, but super excited. This is actually a pretty rare bottle. This is a 1990 bottling of gold label, but this is a Centenary blend. So this is a different one, but this is a different gold, the Centenary, which is also, as you can see, 18 years old. And this was a celebration of what they did for the 100th anniversary in 1920. And it's only distilleries that were available in 1920 are in this bottling. So this is.
I'm sorry, that was only distilleries that were around in the 1920s.
Correct, to celebrate the original blend that came up. They came up with for the century mark. So this is
interesting.
Celebrating it again.
So it's not necessarily the ones that were in there; it's the ones that are currently open that were opened then.
Correct. So hopefully that's all of them, unless they put some. I don't know what this thing. I know this thing's worth quite a bit, but I was like, we're opening it for the show. I don't really care.
Kimchi for sure.
So
I got a gold century or centenary. 18.
Yeah, Centenary blend. Yeah. Hey, Donald, good to see you.
If you're just joining us, we are sipping on some really high-end Johnnie Walkers tonight. Currently opening up one from the 1990s. This is the Johnnie Walker Gold Centenary. This is 18-year.
Yeah, I like the amber bottle. It's just, it's just cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells nice. There's a lot of malt in this.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah, it says the Centenary Mature Stock Whiskey. Yeah, it says this inspired blend of rare aged whiskeys was created by Sir Alexander Walker in 1920 to celebrate the founding of the company by John Walker 100 years before. Yeah, so that's very cool. That is supposed to be the same blend that he used in 1920. So very cool.
It smells nice. It smells rich and viscous. It smells deep.
Oh, that's good.
Again, a lot of peaches and apricots.
Yeah.
Stone fruit. It's been a lot of stone fruit in a lot of these tonight.
Yeah, stone fruit.
Very
that makes sense with the Cardew being the base.
I love it. That's really good. Especially since I never had either of these before. Hopefully you didn't get any cork.
Oh, yeah. I got some cork.
Yeah, I got a little bit of cork in mine too. But,
it makes it better. I'm fine with it.
That's right. It's like, it's part of the deal. Unfortunately, it's not as open. I was like, I didn't have time to filter it tonight. I was like, oh, well, we're getting a little cork tough.
Oh, no. See, I like that one even more.
It probably would, Eric. I'll find something to replace it, but I wanted to have it on for the show for tonight.
That to me tastes like it's got more peat in it again.
Mm-hmm.
We're dipping our toes back into a little bit of Kalila.
That's really good. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh, these were
That's
fun. These were really fun surprises.
Can I ask what that little liquor store wanted for these ridiculously
I
old
paid
things?
$80 each.
Oh my god.
Well, the funny
Of course
part
you
was, they were marked on the shelf for. They were supposed to be like 40, but I guess on top of them they marked to 80. Some people were in the wrong spot. I was like, I'll still take them. I don't care. I'm like, these are really old, and I'll never find these ever again.
Right.
Like, I'm just buying them. Like I said, Pete called me with them, and he's like, "Do you want these?" Yes, buy those immediately. As is not up for discussion. Yeah, see, now the King George you can get here for $500. I don't have a King George. I thought about it, but I don't really want to spend that much on Johnnie Walker. But maybe someday.
Is it 40%? Tell me it's 40%.
It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. I've never researched the King George V, but
To me, that's made for Jerry Jones. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
made for
there's
that
also I guess that's what the 21 year. I don't have that one either, but someday I'll get it. But I figure for now we can't really complain.
Maybe Johnnie Walker will send us a sample.
Hey, maybe we can contact with this Megan person Sam was telling us about. Maybe we can get some samples. Worth a shot. I'll go look her up and find her because I would love to talk to her. That is really good. So again, that's the thing is,
20% malt. I mean, 20% grain whiskey, and
it would not surprise me.
It tastes to me like it could be rye, where it's got that nice spicy zing to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be interesting to see. And like I said, we'll review these for you guys. Oh, it's 43. Thank you, Don.
Yeah, it's just 43. King George V.
So they take it for a $500 whiskey all the way up to 43.
43.
Woohoo! So, how nice of them. All right, so did that one. We did that one. All right, so the question is, do we want to go up and prove?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's true, Jason. At least
9
it's not
left.
All right, so we have to make a decision.
Good.
We have 5 very extraordinarily, very rare Ghost and Rares and a legendary 8. Let's see. Oh, you're visiting Glenkeechee. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that'll be really cool. A big picture of Johnnie Walker in front. That's awesome. All right. I love that's a take. I'm sure you'll take an awesome tour and all that cool stuff. Very cool. It's $575 for Ghost and Rare. They're done. Holy crap! Wow. They're not.
What else is here? I got Celebratory.
We should. They're higher proof. The other stuff's going to be lower proof, but so much more. Oh yeah, that's true. We should probably do that.
Green.
Eric's got a point. We can do regular blue if you want to do regular blue.
Or do we want to go straight to? Or do we want to do green first? Because blue is also peated.
That's true. We've also got these very nice Johnnie Walker Black, but it's 49%, which is the Johnnie Walker really cool, Blade Runner edition. Okay, fine. Let's do 15 because everything else is going to be like age-wise. Let's do that. Let's do green first.
Okay, I was going to say, do we want to finish on the most expensive and rare things, or do we want to finish?
Yeah, we'll finish with those because they're very rare and very expensive. All right, so this is the green label, 15-year blended malt. What we like about this one is it's full of peat. So for us, this is all the really fun, good stuff. Talisker.
The fact that it's a blended malt, there's no grain whiskey in it. There's no rye. There's no corn.
That's right.
It's just single malts that happen to have been blended to create a different malt whiskey. I love watching people's head explode when I explain to them that even their single malts are typically blends, or almost always blends, and that unless it says a single cask on it, that it is a blend of whiskeys. That the single has nothing to do with that part of it at all. And their head's just kind of like, you're just like, yeah, uh-huh. So I don't know what you're all uppity about a blended malt for, but go back and drink your Glenlivet. Have fun. Ooh, this one smells. Oh yes, okay. We're drinking the green 15 now. Peated, blended malt, Johnnie Walker, 15 years. Oh, and it's not heavily peated. To me, this just kind of smells like a Kalila, where it's just got a little bit of hint of peat in there.
Well, when we reviewed this too, we had, Will had an old bottle. Your bottle was what, 2012, I think you said?
Yeah, I think it was a 2012 bottling.
This is a new one?
Yeah, this
is 2015? Or new,
this is a 15 from, 2019.
So, yeah.
This smells delicious.
Yeah, this has got Talisker, Linkwood, Craggamore, and Coelho are the 4 major ones in here. And of course, there's others, but that's the 4 major ones.
Linkwood was the one we really liked from Alexander Murray.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh,
super, Andy. That's crazy. There's 60 here. You can get Ghost Runner for $375. Oh, it was in a reconstruction. You get to see it fully in shade. That's cool. That'll be cool, Andy. You're going to go there too. Very nice. Well, Eric, I'm glad you get to see the Gunkichi fully functioning. That'll be cool. Yeah. So the same trip these Johnnie Walkers came from, I got a Glenkeechee 10-year, which is also no longer made.
Oh,
And that's fun stuff.
Okay. Now we're kind of getting into my happy place with all that peat. It's still not quite as peaty as I enjoy it.
Right.
But this is actually dipping your toes a little bit more into the meaty peats. Get a little bit more of the umami.
Yeah. Of all the basic stuffs, green's my favorite. Now, I'd much rather have these 2 golds. I like those better.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the chance you're going to find more of that?
Oh, 0.
Well, I mean, 0.004
Okay.
maybe.
Some other random old liquor store no one bought it from that's been sitting there for 30 years. Sure.
Precisely. I suppose it's possible. It could be sitting in a warehouse somewhere.
Yeah. The best thing about the green is I can get the green at the base for $52. So price-wise, I can't really beat the green.
No. Oh, wow. And for that price, Matt, like that's...
Yeah, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Because it's way more expensive than the regular store. But yeah, it's $52 at the base. So I'm not sad about this at all.
No.
I like it. Plus, it's like weight. For whatever reason, the green is just a heftier bottle for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Richie Z, good to see you.
Oh, come on. That was good. And they only get better from here, folks. Or at least they say they get better from here. They get more rare from here. But, does rarity mean better?
No, it just means different. But sometimes it means better, but mostly just means different. All right, get those 2 ready. All right, we're slowly trying to find Eric here.
Breaking my way out.
All right, I guess let's do the Johnnie Walker 2049 next. Now, it goes way up in proof, but the other stuff is so much.
I was such an idiot. I just thought that was freaking regular black.
Oh God, dude, no!
And I was just like, I'm not paying more for regular black.
Now this was $90. I found it was Liquor Depot over there off 377 there. Yeah, they had a ton of them just sitting there. So actually, I bought a few of them, but then a buddy wanted them, so I gave him a couple because he needed one for one of his best friend's wedding. So he needed a couple bottles, so I got him a couple. But yeah, so it's this cool, different shape, which I really like. So if you saw the movie, of course, that's what this is from, which is really, really cool. For the Blade Runner 2049, the new one with Ryan Gosling, of course, Harrison Ford's in it as well. But yeah, the original one was Harrison Ford and Sean Young back in the day. But yeah, they didn't have a cool Johnnie Walker bottle now. They said regular Johnnie Walker bottle. Johnnie Walker Black is good for breakfast with Cocoa Pebbles. I bet it is, Eric. I think that's a solid choice. But I love this bottle, and I really, really like this whiskey. I have to. Since I cannot replace it, I haven't found a replacement one.
Doesn't have a breakdown of what's in this one.
Yeah, I agree, Jason. Yeah, the 15-year off for 40% is a crazy. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I haven't looked this one up, so I've not reviewed this one, so I don't remember the in-depth.
Richie, yes, we
did. Richie. We poured that one a little while ago, but you can certainly pour it and let us know your thoughts on it. We liked, that one actually better than the regular Gold Reserve and stuff. Oh, I forgot, Eric. I failed. It's like, what? No whiskey? He's gonna cry. But yeah, so.
Well, listen, Eric. Just because you're there doesn't mean you get all of the samples.
You just get all the samples. He has to just watch me drink them.
You only get what he pours you. All right, don't be greedy.
Right.
He's pouring you a lot. All right.
49%. I don't want to miss this one.
No, plus it's got the cool stopper. I mean, like I said, the bottle's awesome. Just you can't really beat it. Also got this cool stuff on the inside, which is kind of cool. The old, the city there from Blade Runner. It's cool. It's just a cool package in general. And of course, on the back, that you can see they're chasing. It's just cool. Like, everything is nice. I have not done the XR21. I was trying to find. I couldn't find one around here, so I got to see if I can find a XR21. I've never actually had that one. So yeah, even the outside cover is just really cool. They did a fabulous job with the marketing of this bottle. Smart man, Eric. Smart man. Oh, you like the platinum there rather than the green than blue. Oh, I think platinum and green.
Oh,
I like green probably better than blue, but I don't know. We'll pour it here in a little bit. And
I was such an idiot. Why didn't I buy one of these?
Because I thought the same you did, and I didn't buy it originally.
Because it just said Black Label, and I was just
right. And I was like, whatever. Then I looked at it, I was like, holy crap, it's 49%. I'm buying that. And I know Eric Wade had talked about how great it was. I'm like, okay, if Eric Wade says it's good, I'm getting one. Oh, it's boring, Donald? Oh, that's a shame. Well, maybe someday though, because you know how I like to try and complete collections.
They're like now, Pokemon.
I will never have the 48 year because the 48 year is like $40,000. So that's not happening. Unless we get
don't say never. Somebody could donate things.
That's true. So we have a multi-millionaire like to donate a $40,000 whiskey. We're more than happy to take it off your hands.
Happy to help.
No, I don't have that one, Richie C. We were just actually talking about the King George. I'd like to, but I've not had that one. Yeah, it's like $500, so I do not have that one.
Oh man. Dang.
Ooh, that's a great question, Andy. What's more hyped but overpriced, Mac 18 or JW Blue? Probably JW Blue, most likely. But here's the thing. Mac 18 used to be absolutely glorious.
Right.
Mac 18, because the way the new sherry casks they've done are so much more sulfuric, I do not care for it. The old one was one of my absolute favorite heavy sherry scotches. I have an old one and I have a new one, and the old one's really good. The old one is somewhere. We had a party and I haven't seen it since. Someone helped put stuff away. It's buried somewhere here and I don't know where. So it's like, great.
We'll know when we finally move the collection.
Yeah, then we'll find it. Because I love that whiskey. Yeah, the Mac 18 is no way more overweight. Now the new price is absurd. The new price for Mac 18 is like almost $400, which is out of control. When I was buying the Mac 18, they were
price of Johnnie Walker Blue.
You're kidding me. Selling now between $500 and $2,000? Holy crap. And I was a nice guy to give them to for $90. I'm an idiot. Wow. He got a steal. It's $4.50 in Ohio now, Eric or Dustin? Oh, screw that. I would never pay that. That's out of control. Shit. We could just try the
18-year-old whiskey.
Yeah, Gaylord had the 25, $250 a pour. That's a good deal comparably. Stupid, but in reality, it's a 3,000 plus bottle now. I'd rather just drink it at the bar.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Yeah, that's really good. I may have to go look for more Johnnie Walker Black Label 2049s if I can get lucky. You're right. At 43, 18-year, yeah, it's totally not worth it at all.
So we go regular blue before we go celebratory.
All right, let's do celebratory because I'll do all the blues in line.
Okay. So what, we got 6 blues then?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do celebratory. Now, celebratory is cool because celebratory is also the same concept. Now, this is also only stuff. This is like the old Highland blend. This is only stuff that was available in the original Johnnie Walker blend. Also, the other cool part is it's 102. And we have fully reviewed this one, so you guys can go check out the full review of this. Oh, and the box is really cool. And I agree, Eric. It's it. I wouldn't pay more for a bottle of whiskey than for a Las Vegas hooker. That is solid advice how you should pick up your whiskey bottles. If the hooker's more money, then the bottle, it just don't need that bottle. I like that. I think you should put that on a plaque, Eric. I think that's great. I mean that's definitely plaque. Maybe when I finish my 100 bottles over at the Keller Tavern, not bottles, 100 different whiskeys to try. Maybe I will put that on the plaque, and I'll quote Eric Wade on there. I think that's a solid choice. I think that would be great. But yeah, so the box is just really cool. As you can see, the old store where Johnnie Walker was selling his stuff. So yeah, there we go, full screen. So it's cool. I just thought that was really neat. So
I remember reviewing this.
Depends on the hooker you're interested in, because if she's under $1,000, get tested again. That's awesome. Oh, that's a valid point too, Dustin. It's your choice. True. I mean, you were paying for it. I guess you get what you want.
Okay.
Hey, Ben D. Man, good to see you.
You said Highland blend. I was expecting kind of thin and boring. This is beautiful.
No, 51%. It's not bad. 102 proof. It's the highest thing we got up here.
Cool. Yeah.
It's good stuff. And it was only $75. So
Take that all day.
yeah, same thing. It was a one-time thing. It came out in 2020, one-time release. But good stuff. Now they did put out another one that's, I forget how many. I think it's like $900. It was some other special one that came out at the same time. Right, exactly. Don. Always solid consumer advice.
Reclamations, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I would think so. I love it. It says, I do like my whiskey like McNulty likes his hookers. Can I have two? Yeah, there's a proof in there, but it needs a chewy. There you go. Yeah, it could use maybe a little bit more, but I'm not sad about it.
Again, peppery, zingy, a lot of stone fruit. This has a little bit more of a minerality, like almost a limestone.
Mineral water.
Yeah, mineral water.
Like you get a lot of stuff like over in the Czech Republic. They saw a lot of like really good mineral water over there because of the springs they have. Reminds me a lot of that. But I like it.
I do too.
Oh, Will, if you got to put a drop of water in there, Will, if you got some.
I do.
My child's stole my water bottle.
I got to figure out how to get a drop of water out of this.
Yeah. So that get
Good luck with that. He's gonna
steady hand.
He's gonna use this thing called a dropper.
I got droppers, thank God.
Right on.
Also, if you haven't seen The Wire is one of the greatest TV shows ever made. And you should watch it. All 5 seasons. They're all fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, it's so clingy.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's the beauty of 51%.
Oh, wow. So it's basically the same thing, but it opens up and it unfurls across your palate in a different way. It's more like a roller coaster where it has some dips and turns instead of just being a cohesive thing. Now, all of a sudden, you have kind of like a journey of flavors that come through. That's nice. Good call. On the water, Eric.
I agree, James. Absolutely made him a star. Yeah, Idris Elba, if you guys, he plays a guy named Stringer Bell in that show, and he does a fabulous job. Solid choice, Richie. The platinum is just too far away at the corner of the storage room, so you went reach for. I think that was the correct choice. Holy crap! You lived outside of Baltimore and they were filming that. Man, Baltimore's a shithole. I mean, that sad part is that's most of that. Yeah, they took the characters and put a bunch of people together, obviously, as a character. But it's like, yeah, that crap's all true. That's the scary part. It's like all these things happened in Baltimore.
The kind of
like cops and guys
actually
that are
happened.
writers of the Baltimore Sun, and it's a fabulous show. But yeah, that's really scary. It's hard to watch things like The Office after that. That's a valid point, Dustin. It's like
We got-
hard to go from one to the other.
So, am I counting correctly? We have 6 whiskeys left.
They are all is correct, and they're all blues.
We got 6 whiskeys left. We got 30 minutes left. That leaves about
Perfect.
5 minutes per whiskey. And we still got to talk about what's coming out tomorrow and coming out
We
later
do.
on this week.
We do, and we have some really fun news about what's coming on next week. Next week is going to be awesome. I am super stoked about next week. So, just in case you aren't here later, next week, Daniel Whittington's going to be on the show with us, talking about the new Bonafide program they're offering at the Wizard Academy. So,
Yay!
it'll be very entertaining.
The Bard.
Yes. All right. So, this is
Sarah took that course.
blue. I took it the other day. I was entertained. That's all that matters.
What does mine say here?
It should say blue 40%.
I don't have any that just say blue. They all have something after it.
It's probably a JW.
So this has okay. So that's GNR,
Yeah, those are all
GNR,
Ghost and Rares.
GNR, GNR. Okay, so I have 4 that are GNRs.
Yep. It'll be a legendary 8 and then a regular blue.
Okay, so that's definitely not.
I love this little
regular.
weed cork that came with this thing. It's
Right.
the only corked one that came with it. It's the one time I'll compliment a cork because, nerd. And also I like the very thick bottom of this. Like, look at the freaking, it's like, here, let's put an inch on this little stupid 200 milliliter bottle. But yeah, this little tiny cork is, the little tiny cork. It's cool for a 200 mil.
Bit of fusion.
Yes, it's very fun. Yes, I did. And I watched it, Eric, and it was entertaining. It was a good show. So if you can go back and check out Eric when he had Daniel on a couple weeks ago, it was a very good show. The Wires taught us how cities fail, bad cops, blue-collar workers on the take, bad schools, bad media, and gangs. Sounds about right. Sad but true.
Well, I mean, it's all about money in, money out. If you don't have
That's right. Sure do, Andy. Eric, when I was a kid, you said JW were referring to Jehovah's Witnesses.
That's true.
I had a boss, my old job. He was a Mormon. His favorite thing was to get Jehovah's Witnesses to come to the door. He goes, I'll tell you about my God if you tell me about yours. I always found that very entertaining.
they're all bad politicians.
Well, absolutely. That's a given. Good point.
If you would want that job, you're probably not suited for it.
It's a valid point.
It's the shittiest part about politics. Nobody smart actually wants to do that.
All right. There's a little bit nice peat to this blue, but it's just not exciting. Like, I think that the other old 18s were better than this. It's fine. It doesn't do a lot for me personally.
Not
So,
200 plus.
To me, the palette is almost non-existent. The
Yeah, it's
finish
just-
is lovely.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's very watery on the palate. Like I said, the finish is nice, but the rest was just meh.
And I almost don't wonder if that's exactly what they were going for.
That's exactly what they're going. It's
Ridiculously
totally
easy
the
to
point.
sip. Easy, it goes down like
Yeah,
nothing. And
That's
then
it's supposed to
leaves you
it's the
with a wonderful-
smoothest whiskey.
Harmless. Completely
Right.
harmless.
but it stays with you. It stays with you, and you still
Correct.
feel the after effects on your tongue. Wow.
Yeah, I
How
love
can it
Dustin's
feel like
story.
there's a depth of age and yet nothing at all at the same time?
Now that's probably valid, true.
Like
Sam.
that's probably 15 to 18-year-old whiskeys blended with like a 7-year-old whiskey.
yeah.
I don't understand how you get that palate without it.
It's what they're going for. It's Jerry Jones' favorite, and that's all people know.
Jerry loves it. We don't want it.
Pretty much, because Jerry knows so much about how to make a great football team. Oh wait, he doesn't. I remember that now. That's why they haven't won a fucking Super Bowl in 30 plus years. Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah, I think 8, maybe 7 when we won last.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What are we doing?
I wasn't doing that long, but I was like,
What are you doing, Cowboy?
6. No, September. Hold on a second.
So, we have just finished most of the Johnnie Walkers. We have moved on to the Johnnie Walker Blues. If you are just joining us, we just did the regular Johnnie Walker Blue, and now we're going to move on to some Ghost and Rare editions and some other Johnnie Walkers.
Yeah. All right. So this is the very first Ghost and Rare. Now this is with Brora, as we all know, a beautiful closed distillery. The whole point of these is they were made with closed distilleries in mind. Now the main feature of this one is Brora, but it's also made with Cambus and Pittyviach, and then it's combined with Cameron Bridge, which is a grain whiskey, Glenleash, Royal Nagar, Glenkeechee, and Glenlousy, which are all malts.
Why?
Cameron Bridge is amazing. Grain.
I mean, okay, but like, if you wanted to pay tribute to Brora, why wouldn't you just put out some fucking Brora?
Well, they would, but it's Brora is also $2,000 plus.
Okay,
I can't afford that.
Okay.
fine. If you have to bring economics into this,
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. All right, but the bottles are ridiculously heavy, and they are really, really nice. So it's really cool. Like as you know how much I love bottles and how pretty they are. It puts like on the map where the distilleries are in this bottle is really cool. But I like that, and of course the box is awesome. I mean, it's just a pretty box. It's just beautiful. So
and it
I
opens
like
to the
cool
side.
marketing. Beautiful.
It opens to the side, which is really fun. Okay, so let me just make sure that I got this right. Is this the one that I'm supposed to be pouring here? Oh, let's see.
46%. That's it. That's the Brora. That's it.
All right.
See, Jared just needs another Herschel that he can trade for 6 future Hall of Famers. Exactly. I think that's exactly the correct answer. All right. These are fun. You had these before?
Ooh, okay.
All right.
That's waking up the nose again.
Sold plenty of them, but never had one.
Well, good. Now you got to try all of them.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so these are also I really like what they do with these little dangly things. These are really cool. They have the Brora cat on there.
Oh, that's fun.
So, focus.
Well, your head's too far in the way, silly.
Fine, you're right. There's the cat, and the little Johnnie Walker thing. It's cool though. It's just the little fun fiddly bits that I enjoy.
Well, I mean, it's ways to make your bottle stick out. It's ways to make it memorable as well for people.
Good marketing.
Virginia Distilling does a great job with that.
James, I don't really have that many empties, to be honest with you. I have maybe at the moment 8 or 9 empty bottles sitting around. See, exactly. Brora costs more than a Las Vegas hooker and breakfast in the morning. See, and Erik is correct. Year of the Tiger, very nice. How was that, Ben? Did you get to try that one, the Year of the Tiger? I've only had the Year of the Rat, which I thought was really good. Sam's right. If I had tons of them, she would beat me. I used to keep a bunch of wine bottles. I threw them all away when we moved. So, What's the last bottle kill? Ooh, that's a great question, Andy.
Mine was, I guess I can post it below. I'll actually do it the right way.
Grab the shield here. All righty. Thanks very much, Andy. Appreciate it. The last bottle kill in this house was Bruichladdich 10-year.
If you're watching after the fact and you've made it this far, go ahead and put it in the comment section.
Down. Exactly.
What was your last bottle? What did you finish last?
There we go. So, and lose a triple. Still good choice. Oban 12. Very nice. I I need a what do you call it? A blacksmith to make me one. That's what we need. We need to find like a cool blacksmith YouTube channel that would love to make us a Whiskey Crusader thing. I've been wanting one for years. I was trying to find somebody who could make it. It would be the coolest thing ever.
We could get just a wood one for now and just get it engraved.
Well, we could do that too. I might know people that could do that. I want a blacksmith. I'm gonna go look for a blacksmith channel. We should do a collaboration, whiskey and blacksmithing. It seems like a good choice. I actually do know a really good blacksmith. I have a real sword that a blacksmith made when I was in high school for me. That's really nice. Six Ardbeg 10 bottle kill. There you go. Nice. My last one was a Centenary the Glenlivet 13 crash. Ooh, very nice. First full sherry. Awesome. Start with wood first, probably. Right now, medieval times is what we've got.
That's nice. That is nice.
It's valid. Hey, I had a person. She's not making them anymore. It's not my fault. Trying to see if we can find somebody else to do those things.
I like it. It's deep, it's rich, but we're back to the stone fruit, really hard into the peaches and nectarine vibe, almost even into what's the green melon? Honeydew.
That's really cool, Sam. Your local Blue Karate rep did a blacksmithing class and just the core range. That's all. And you brought black art. Well, that's never sad. It's called you being an awesome guy. If you bring a black art with you to a Karate tasting.
That's how you make a lot of friends and influence people.
This is true. Oh man, I think it's just gonna finish this.
Too. Yeah.
No, too expensive.
That's quite tasty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you should be lucky because I opened up my Pittyviach for you tonight. So
I always feel lucky, Matt. I feel lucky to know you. I feel lucky to be friends with you. I feel lucky to have this channel with you. I'm a lucky man.
Yes, we have a good time. All right. I'll put all this back in afterward. I took them out on purpose because it would be such a pain to get them out during the show. All right, so like this is just stupid. The cost that's on this table at the moment.
Yeah,
nice.
It's like 3,000. You know, once you go into the secondary, it's like $6,000 worth of whiskey on this table. Because all this is rare stuff. All right, so next one we're going to go to is the Ghost and Rare Port Ellen edition. The only thing this pleases me is they did drop it from 46 to 43.8. It is what it is.
This is, you said Port Ellen?
Yes.
So this is going to say GNR Ellen?
See it? Johnnie Walker's in a wheelchair now. Oh, he's quite dead.
Weekend at Johnnie Walker.
Yeah. Sure, for everybody who has a bottle called Proper 12 by drinking it. Well, just don't you wait, Eric. Tomorrow is Proper 12 apple. See, Irish apple tomorrow. So you got that going for you. Ooh, nice bulk was Tomat and Kuban. That's a very nice one.
By the way, just so that everybody knows, Proper 12 apple was a first. We had a first on the Whiskey Crusaders during that review. Something that's never happened in the over 400 videos.
Over 800.
Over 800 videos we have taped. This thing has never happened, and it happened in tomorrow's video.
It is hilarious. It's a must watch. All right, so like I said, this is Port Ellen.
Must watch.
Like I said, this also includes the Great of Caledonian and Carlsbridge, and this also has Martlack, Dalwhinnie, Cameronbridge, Barathol, and Oban. So yeah, once again, beautiful stuff. But also has the cool, little
fiddly bits.
Yeah, the fiddly bits there with the Port Ellen symbol on it, and just the beautiful, has all the distilleries on it. It's just a really beautiful bottle. Same thing with the case.
Oh, look, I can see Eric again. Hi, Eric.
Which is very nice. Eric, we let Eric out for a minute.
And then you hide him again. Poor Eric.
Looks like something a Highlander drink. Absolutely.
Ooh, come on. This is lovely again.
No, I did not vomit. You'll see what happens. It's very entertaining.
Oh. the nose is nice. It's a little bit more simple. I like the last one on the nose far more. Again, stone fruit, peaches, but this one also has like a green apple.
Yeah.
A little bit more honey.
Yeah. Definitely.
More honeysuckle.
Did Sarah run the pee with the clear palate? That's right, Andy. Things to say about your wife and Jim. It's a beautiful box. That's right. Mortlick. Is that how you say it, actually? Because that right, Sam? Is it Mortlick? I was unaware of that.
Beast of Dufftown.
Yeah. News to me. Sam would know.
Mortlich.
I don't know. Could be Mortlich. I don't know.
We're Texan.
Mortlich.
That's right. Because I like Eric said, we're Texan. We pronounce everything in Texan. We don't know. We don't get it right. We're fully aware of this fact.
Texas, this is how you pronounce
We
it.
also just don't give a shit most of the time. You used to see some of my funny ass pronunciations on random shit I really don't care about. It's just like, that's fine.
It's perfectly acceptable.
It sounds like garbage gibberish. I do try to get them right as far as like actual names of distilleries, but like places and stuff, forget it. I just like to make fun of it at that point because I know I'll never get it right.
I'll have to ask Roy.
Yeah, ask Roy. It's like kind of like my spelling, not good. Handwriting, not good.
Okay, I don't love it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like the Brora
But
better.
again, I like the Brora better. I still think I like the green
Wow.
better. I
What
definitely
is
like the
that?
platinum.
It's got this like lemon
Pledge.
not
No,
quite
it's not
pledge.
that bad. It's an off lemon note.
It's like you stuck a sponge into lemon. It's a weird note. It's like a lemon sponge cake, but not quite cake.
Yeah, what I was going to say is powdered lemon.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
that there
like
is such a thing.
artificial powdered lemon. That I think is
The
it's
closest
weird.
note, yeah. That's not a thing, but
Yeah,
it's
there you
kind
go,
of-
James. Go ahead and do it.
and so here's the thing: there are wonderful things happening in it as well. It's not bad.
You know,
There's just something weird, something off, something floating.
Yeah,
in the
it's not
distance.
it's not. I like Burrow way better.
Yeah, I did too.
See, and like Donald says, the Scots can't even agree how to pronounce some of their names. And Eric says his best point though, if they wanted to pronounce the names Scotch whiskey directly, they would not name it in Gaelic. Exactly. Oh, and Richie says he can read the writing in the blue tape, so I'm glad Richie can. So that's a plus. See, someone can read my crappy handwriting.
Isn't that what Ellis Island is for? You know, they fix the names.
Yeah, really.
Are you a doctor or possibly a pharmacist?
No, I am not. Just enjoy whiskey and accounting. I do not enjoy accounting, but I do it for a living. Spent an evening with a Scottish. Oh, really? And he said, like, okay. They're very phlegmy, heavy on the end. Interesting. Was his last name Morgan? Who knows? Could have been. That's very cool. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know anywhere from that distillery, but maybe we'll find someone someday and get them to say how you pronounce it correctly.
We got 4 more to get through.
Perfect.
Let's pound them down. So we got
Okay,
that
3.
one
We got 3
through.
more.
Oh, 3 more to get through.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
We're good.
Yes.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. As Will runs away, we'll talk. And I'm going to put this away properly, because I do not want anything bad things to happen to this, because very, very expensive. Because each one of these is around 400, but now a lot of them are, since they're all one-time releases, are worth way more than that now. All right, so this is I really like this one, because this is the Glenury Royal distillery, and I love it's got a phoenix on it, which I like. It's the symbol of a phoenix because it's cool, and that's a phoenix, and that's beautiful. Really, really cool. This to assemble that distillery. That's probably my favorite box they've done in this series. It's just really nice. And then, of course, here's the bottle. Beautiful. Now they add this like orangish color to the bottom of this one, which is interesting that they changed. And then the next three also have that on them. But yeah, it's just really pretty. Love the package. This is just really beautiful stuff.
I think I like the solid blue better, but
I don't know. I just think it's cool.
I guess that's to kind of show you the color of the whiskey inside, I guess.
I guess. All right. So like I said, this is Glenury Royal. And also has Cambus, Cameron Bridge, Glen Elgin, Inchgower, Glen Lousy, Pittyviach, and Glen Keachy in it. All right. So cool stuff. Some of my favorite lesser-known distilleries are in this one. So, yeah, we were lucky enough that Sam actually sent us some Cambus, which we got to enjoy, which I never had prior, and greatly appreciate that 29-year Cambus. So you can go back and check out that review. It was quite good.
Matt, tell me again, which one am I pouring?
This is the Glenury Royal. Another beautiful closed distillery. Hence the name Ghost and Rare. That's it. Yeah, like I said, when we give you guys full reviews, we give you obviously all the fun facts and all that stuff, but this is just basically run through, see what they taste like, and I never had a chance to do this. It was a good time. Nice, Sam. Good choice. That killed anything, I guarantee you.
I've not anywhere come close to trying. God, what
Oh,
did
you
I do?
sent me a picture?
Johnnie Walker last week.
Let's see what we got from Andy. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 14 Johnnie Walkers this week.
Mm-hmm.
26 Johnnie Walkers in 2 week time frame.
All right, here's the fine fellow there that Andy sent us. This is a picture of the guy he got to hang out as over 100-year-old, obviously awesome Scotsman. So very cool. So that's what he looks like. So that's even better to have evidence like that. Very cool. I didn't figure it was a young guy, so I figured that was fairly obvious which one it was. But just in case, Andy told me which one it was. Oh, now this I like the way that noses. I've never had. I need to see. I'm sure it costs a fortune to actually get a Glenury Royal. I've never had that on its own. Based on this, it'll be really amazing to try that.
This is interesting. Back to the peppery notes.
Oh, I really like that. That's really good.
Erik, you're completely disappeared. Move bottles out of the way.
He just liked it so much he left. He's having a moment. He you know. There, we found him again. It's all good. Ooh, very nice. He ordered a round of Tamavulin before he shared any stories. You know what? That's a good and a smart man to get free drinks. Smart guy is what I call that. And actually, Tamavulin's pretty nice. I only have one of those. It's like a white wine cask because they're pretty hard to find here. But they're pretty cool.
The nose on this is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like that one a lot.
It is once again that 43.8, but I'm not sad about this. This is really nice.
No, there's a depth of age to this one.
Yeah, that may be my favorite.
Oh, that's good. I love it. Erik Quate says, an octogenarian is a vegetarian that only drinks Octomore. Solid. Let's call that a smart man.
Veggies and heaven.
Octogenarian.
Not bad at all. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh,
that was fun.
I really like that. That's
I do too.
That's pretty spectacular.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to beat.
Yeah, I'm about to agree. That's going to be a hard one to beat.
I do think that the nose is better than the palate. Not to say that the palate's not good, but the nose on that one is spectacular.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. Pittyviach. All right. So, Pittyviach is combined with Port Dundas, Carlsbridge, Mocknamore, Orsic, Cragganmore, Strathmill, and Royal All right. I'm excited. Ooh, and it's got a flame as a symbol on this one, which is cool. Because, like I said, how much I like my bottles and boxes. That is awesome. Now, I do not have the new Port Dundas version. That's the one I don't have for you guys for tonight, but we'll get it. Don't worry.
This is, you said 43.3?
This is 43.8, but, my handwriting sucks, so.
What would this one say?
Pity. It says pity on it.
Okay, pity.
Yeah, I'd never opened this before tonight. I've been saving this one for a special time, and this seemed like a good occasion to open it for us to drink it.
I love it. And I got a little sample of it and everything. It's good times for me.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Sam. I will
Green
check that
apple,
out.
honeydew.
Will do. I made a little leakage on my bottle. Gonna make this shirt smell better.
Honeydew, green apple, green grapes,
Interesting.
and then some peaches and the granola. This is lovely. Again, the nose is spectacular on this one as well.
We could make him do it sometime. Maybe we'll do a Highland Park review and get a Viking hat and everything. Be entertaining.
I'll wear a Viking hat, but I'll shave before the review.
Shave with the review.
With a Viking sword.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's nice.
It smells like it. I'm almost afraid to go to the palate because it smells so good.
That's the very first one, Richie. The Brora one is the very first Ghost and Rare. Yeah, we did that one a few minutes ago. But yes, there is one. And it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, this is really nice. So I have an unopened bottle of 29-year Pittyviach, which someday I'll open, but is a extremely rare bottle. So I don't know when I'm going to open that one, but I do have it. Oh, Sam, you don't want to see what happened. Like Erik got here to see a full, complete meltdown before the show. It was bad.
The palate lives up to the nose.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Even
that's
at
a
that
really
40
good point, Erik. Ralphie's
even
always
at that
whining
low
about
point.
boxes. He betties him, he sells expensive caskets for corpses. Damn right. I'm like, just throw my ass in the backyard and be done with it. I don't need a damn box. What a waste of money that is.
No,
Like
burn
I'm
me
dead.
up.
I don't care.
Oh my god, my eye is fucking twitching. No, burn me up and throw me in a little urn, or just throw me out to sea. Or
I was like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, what a waste.
Yeah.
Why spend money on that crap? Who cares? I'm dead.
and don't take up place on the earth to put my body like that's
Yeah, exactly. What a waste. Some worm food. Who cares? Like, throw me in a whiskey bottle. Throw me in the ocean. Good enough.
See where I end up.
Exactly. Be fun. Be fun when someone finds me floating in the sea and gets some ashes. It'll be entertaining. They're like, look, mommy, I found this cool bottle that has sand in it.
Gray sand.
Gray sand.
Must be volcanic.
Who finds my
There
body?
you go. Bury me ass and use my crack as a bicycle rack. That's awesome.
Jason, I always said when I get really old and maybe even senile, I'm going to buy a cabin in the woods and just go up there and just let nature take me.
It's a good point. I like that there, Jason. If anyone finds my body, I've failed. Yeah, exactly.
This is the first. No, it's still probably not worth the price point, but this is This is really tasty.
It's really good. Yeah. I mean, the price point is because it's the rare whiskey that's in it, but
Right.
the way I look at it is I'm never going to get these things ever again. So
Right.
I might as well reach out and try them. And
No, Matt,
worth
let's
it
just
from
be
my
honest with
perspective.
everybody. The reality is they're Pokemon and you want them all.
Well, that's also true. I mean, it's not a lot. It is true. But I do like random weird, as you well know. If it's like rare and weird, the answer for me is yes. It always is.
Yeah.
That's right. Now,
Well, I mean, we have so much regular. We have so much normal in our lives.
right. So this is the point where I like, if it's freaky, weird shit, I'm like, yes, buy me that crap. All right. So this one is really cool. So this is the 200th anniversary. This is the Legendary 8, which is a beautiful bottle. Once again, has a little orange in it. And this is only the 8 original distilleries that went into it that were available 200 years ago, which is very cool.
That is pretty
I'll
neat.
play with that in just a second.
So these are the actual distilleries that were in one of the first Johnnie Walker blends, or the first Johnnie Walker blend.
Correct. And so these are, where are the 8? Okay, here's what's in here. And all that's available, this like I said, is Oban, Larathol, Carlsbridge, Cambus, Port Dundas, Lagavulin, Centenary, and Brora. So
Well, shit, I ain't sad about any of that.
no, you're not going to be sad about this at all.
I didn't realize Lagavulin was around 200 years ago. That's insane.
Yep, pretty wild.
I guess I probably would know that if I listened to your histories.
You would, but you don't, which is fine. He just is like, his there just says, great shit, Matt's still fucking talking. Hey, DJ11, good to see you. Check out DJ11's channel as well. Also does lots of fun stuff.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it smells so freaking good.
This one smells deliciously.
Let's take basically 8 of my favorite distilleries and put together. Yes, please.
Right? I mean, obviously, if these 8 distilleries have lasted 200 freaking years,
There's a reason.
They might know what they're doing. Now, unfortunately,
possible.
Port Dundas is closed.
Okay, fair enough.
And so is Brora. But they are reopening Brora. Now, it won't be the same thing. Cambus is closed too. So some of these are closed, which is also why this is not a cheap bottle at all. Hey, Mr. Jiggs, good to see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
In fact, this costs more than all of the other Gross and Rares.
Oh, really?
And it was worth every penny.
I mean, it smells like it would be.
This is just stupid good stuff. Yeah, I mean,
It's meaty. It's pork spinning on a fire, but it's also floral.
yeah,
And
I like
we
the nice
didn't talk-
tea notes to it too, which is nice.
We didn't talk Highland Park, but like I'm getting heather. I'm getting like flower.
Yeah. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. If you got to check out Women in Whiskey, go check out her channel. Good fun times.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, if you watch the Patreon, I made some fun little videos about tonight, what was going to be on the show, and also about my lovely cork over there in the corner. So if you want to see all those fun things on Patreon, go check that out and join all the fun, exciting stuff we do over there. Lots of good, fun background times. Oh, that's good. That's really freaking good.
Yeah.
We should review this one
one.
soon because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that bottle. These are bottles I'll never get rid of because even when they are empty, I'm definitely keeping all these boxes and bottles.
Right. Well, sometimes it's just artwork, and it's just like I'm not going to just, even if I've taken away
God, that's so
what's
good.
inside of it, the thing itself is still art.
Ah, that's right. You know what? Sam's right. There have been lots of newcomers this evening. And once again, Sam nominated for this awesome thing here. Now a Kentucky Colonel. So if you want to check that out, and he was here I know we showed this at the beginning, but all those latecomers here with this awesome thing here. So thank you very much, Sam, for this awesome being now a Kentucky Colonel. It's very, very cool. Have to go out a nice frame for that. It's awesome. I'm very excited about that. And now I'm a Colonel, so it's good. That's right, Eric has a salute now. That's right.
All right, everybody. Again, tomorrow we got
Irish Apple.
Proper
Proper
12 Apple.
It's a must watch. Like, you
Uh,
have to watch it. It's going to be super entertaining. All
Matt
of you
says
will
we have
love it.
over 800 videos on YouTube at this point, and we had a first happen.
You
A
did.
very
Yeah, I
first. Something that's
think
never
that'll be
happened in the
800
800 videos.
I think this will be 840, I think, tomorrow when it posts.
Out of 840 videos that we put on YouTube, this is the first time this has ever happened. You've got to see it. Cheers to y'all.
Ah, yes. And the other thing that's cool is we'll do black and white on Thursday. And
Ooh.
on Saturday, we're going to do the Old Smoky Luau Moonshine. So it was another fun one. So good times. There you go.
Ugh.
Yeah, Sam
This
will
is
explain it there. There you go. Sam's already ahead of me, so I'll let Sam do that. So, yeah, I'm going to drink some more of this because this is really freaking good.
Right?
I'm just going to go ahead and pour some more.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do the same. I'm going to polish off this last little bit of this because there's not much in this anyway.
Nuisance. There you go.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us again on a Monday night.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it hanging out with each and every one of you. If you're watching the replay, we appreciate hanging out with you too.
Yep.
Leave us a comment. Let us know how we did.
Yeah, we will see you guys next week. Like I said, Daniel Whittington will be here talking about the new bona fide whiskey program offered at the Whiskey Marketing School there. So come check that out and hang out with Daniel and talk all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll see you guys next week. Cheers, everybody. Good night.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us again, Eric.